Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, let's learn a Python program, that is write a Python program to get the smallest number from a list. So given the list of numbers as input to your Python program, so your task is to find the smallest number among this particular list of numbers. So that is the problem statement. So let's try to solve this. So first let me take a length variable. So So this to store the length of the list. So let's use the input function call and ask a user to enter list length. Yeah, so once the user enters the list length, so it will be of a string type. So let's convert it into an integer type from string. So once we get the list length, so let's take a list of numbers, that is the empty list variable. So let's take numbers. So this is the empty list. So we have to fill this list of numbers by asking a user to enter the list of numbers. So let's use the for loop to iterate from 0 to the list length and try to ask a user to keep entering the numbers until 0 to the list length. So for underscore in range of length, so we try to iterate from 0 to the list length and take a temp variable and keep asking a user to enter a number. So we use the input function call. So let's say enter a number. Yeah, so once that is done, so this is of type integer. So let's convert from string type to an integer type and store it into the temporary variable. So once we get temp value, so we have to append this temp value into the list of numbers. So let's take numbers dot append and we have to pass a temp value to it. Yeah, so this is how you try to create a list in the runtime and keep appending the numbers to the list of numbers. So once we are done getting the list of numbers, so we have to get the smallest number among the list of numbers. So for that, let's take another variable, that is smallest, and initialize this to a first element in the list of numbers. So let's take numbers of 0. So numbers, that is the smallest variable, is pointing to the numbers of 0, that is the first number in the list. So now what we do is we try to iterate all the numbers present in the list of numbers and try to compare it with the smallest. So let's use the for loop for number in numbers. So we try to iterate all the numbers present in this particular list and try to compare the smallest, that is this value, with the this temporary value inside the for loop. So let's use the if statement for comparison. If number is less than the smallest, so we are trying to compare, that is number, that there exists a number that is smaller than the smallest number. So then smallest becomes the number. This is very simple. So we are trying to compare or check if there is any existing element in the list that is smaller than the smallest. So smallest becomes the number itself. This is a number. Yeah, so this is a statement to actually get the smallest among the list of numbers. And once this particular for loop ends, so this variable will be storing the smallest among the list of numbers. So let's use the print function to print, that is this statement. I'm just copying it, sorry. The smallest number from a list is, so inside the print statement, that is print function, so let's give is colon and try to print the smallest. So let's add the print formatting and print it. Yeah, so this is a complete Python program to get the list and find the smallest number present in the list. So you can also use a floating point here instead of int. For the demo purpose, I have used only int over here. So let me execute this and let me show you how it works. Running the program, so enter the list length 5. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0. So you can see the smallest number from a list is 0, that is this value. Closing it, so let me re-execute it. So let's say I have 7 values. So let's say 9, 88, 7, 77, then 55, then 3, then 22, then 44. So you can see the smallest number from a list of numbers is 3, that is this value. Yeah, so this is a complete Python program to get the smallest number present in the list. So I'll give this code in the description of this video. So that's it in this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Bye.